Go, 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 go. Yes, yes, yes! Most exhilarating way to ever be fully healed. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Last time, we reached the blisteringly hot, bubbling province of Eldin with its beautiful yet foreboding volcano hovering over us. We followed Zelda's trail all the way to an underground cavern where we obtained the digging mitts. You might say it's just us pressing A. I say it's an instrumental tool in finding her. So, you might be wondering this time, what the hell are we doing above ground and not in said underground cavern looking for her? Well, now that we have dedicated our lives to Team Magma and have gotten the digging mitts, I want to go back over here because you might remember these two digging spots that were featured with such prominence, and one might be inclined to think that they are important. So let's do that, and don't worry, I remembered that I take fall damage this time. How could I ever forget? 2 blue rupees and a green rupee, not bad. With an Eldin ore, a blue rupee, wow, good stuff. Also, unnecessary explanation, yay. Thank you for that, that was important. Now, next, I want to jump off of this, and I want to go over to these at least I didn't take damage that time. I wanted to go over these bombs to show that there's a crack in the wall. At least it looks like there's one over. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. I just wanted to see if there was anything important over this way. Oh, I hit the ground in the cutscene. I was like ready to roll. Instead, I just bashed my head into the wall. I wanted to see what this was, as I noticed it before, just like as we were going back up, and Goddess Plume. That's a rare material. I believe that this can be any of the rare materials that Peter can give you, because material chests vary from playthrough to playthrough. But that's really good. We won't have the opportunity to obtain that for a little while now. Now, while we're down here, I wanted to head over this way to what I'm lovingly calling the ball return that you go through whenever you want to go through that skydiving portion again. Okay, no, there can be an amber relic over this way. I'm not showing every single spot that you can obtain every single treasure in because it is randomly generated, but sometimes if you leave the area and come back, it will reshuffle them. Now, let's go onward with our journey into these caverns, and they're actually quite open-ended for cavern standards. We have a lot of ground to cover down here and just a lot of branching paths in general, so when I said that Eldin Province was going to be a lot more open, I really... Oh, 45 rupees. We're not even done. 45... Dude, 65 rupees! Well, that was amazing. Oh, we still weren't done yet. I just keep getting too... Okay, 66 rupees. Now it's unlucky. Now I should watch myself. I guess I got a little bit too greedy. Speaking of greedy, there is yet another amber relic. So I still got my amber relic after all. We're doing great on materials, actually. Just a good variance to them. This is a much greater cornucopia of different materials than I typically have at this point, though. So I think I've been pretty lucky. You are guinea pig numero uno on our stops today of showing new moves. People have been saying I haven't been using my Skyward Strike enough, so let's do that and finish him. Well, that ended quickly. Yeah. Skyward Strikes can be a little bit awkward to use because you have to hold the sword straight up for a few seconds and they do have a startup time. But should you slash them just right while the enemy is running towards you, you can just hit them like that and it's as good as a spin attack. Case in point, you can do a finisher on them. People have been saying I haven't been using my Skyward Strikes enough though, so I will try to use them a little bit more. It's just that there's so many different moves and sword techniques available to you from the very beginning, and I've been trying to very gradually introduce them just to kind of not... I guess, A, not overwhelm, and B, kind of keep things fresh as we're fighting. Also, there's a stool right there, so I guess that makes my beetle maneuver less cool, but I'll carry it with me and treasure it always. Just like these rupees. I carry them with me all the time, and I always treasure them. Except when I spend them and give them to... Wow, what a waste of time. Got 3 different pathways we can go down here, so let's go down slide number 1. I don't recommend taking that slide if you value your brain cells. Regardless if you believe that should be number 1 or number 3 based on the way that you typically count, this one is number 2. So let us go down hole number 2. Yet another treasure chest. Okay, let's open that. Eldin ore. It's getting increasingly more and more tempting to make a run up to Skyloft just to upgrade my shield, because that's the last material that I needed, and we're swimming in them now. And hole number 1/3 is a waste of time without the brain damage. It's the second best of the 3. With that done, though, I guess now we can just kind of be on our way, because that's everything there was for us to do over that away. And, you know, can I actually hit you? Skyward strikes can be done horizontally. Oh. Well, I'm certainly not going to be able to do it like that. Let's put that out. At least I realized I was on fire sooner than when it just went out on its own. Try it. I was not. Okay. Try this a 3rd time. No, okay. Just wanted to know for my own curiosity. Oh, speaking of curiosity, hi, you're probably the biggest catch I fished up out of the ground yet. Whoa, you scared me silly. You can't start to— What is it with everyone smelling my crotch here? Like, his nose is even twitching, like, as he got closer. But I get where you're coming from. You never know what you're gonna find when you dig, so it's impossible to stop. Rupees are the most common treasure you'll dig up, but sometimes you might even score Eldin ore or some hearts. If you run across a hole, you got time, dig, dig, dig. I very much approve of that. You might have seen just like, okay, well, you might have seen, no. You have seen just how amazing digging spots can be. Definitely dig them up. They are fantastic for you. You get loads of stuff. Don't just run by them. They're very worth your time. Don't take long at all to get. Can even be more efficient than breaking pots in some cases. And typically, if you dig up one rupee, you're gonna get more rupees. You dig up 1 heart, you're gonna get more hearts. You dig up 1 material, you're going to get a buttload of awesome stuff. I just love it that much. Also, with rolling bombs, a tip that I can suggest a lot is strafing. If you use Z targeting and then move the control stick, you don't have to worry about having to readjust your shot. You can just move side to side very easily. It's very instrumental in bomb rolling right here. Let's aim that. And somehow that didn't work. Okay. I think I've come to the reason why I don't like pyre-ups. It's just, first off, I feel bad for killing them. Yeah. It's kind of like in Pokemon when Azurill sprites are always it crying and you're just beating up on it and everything like that. I feel bad for doing that for the same reasons that I feel bad for beating up on pyre-ups. They make me feel sad, okay? But not only that, it's just that, yeah, I do feel like they have too many cute traits on them that are trying to be cute, so they end up just looking creepy, and I don't really know what they're supposed to be. I get that they're like fire seals or like lava seals or something like that, though, but they look like seals, yet they also look— I didn't know that was there. That was marked on the map, but yeah, I'm suddenly very glad I brought that up to show how open-ended things were. Compliment the game and it shall compliment you back. Anyway, so yeah, they look like seals, and yeah, they also do kind of look and sound like dogs a little bit, much like seals, yet they make monkey sounds when they die, and they occasionally make pig sounds. Like, I'm a fan of dogs, I'm a fan of seals, I'm a fan of pigs, and I'm a fan of at least monkey sounds, but put them all together into one package, and it becomes like mixing 2 great things that don't go well together, like ice cream and ketchup. This is how we're having to deal with them. Get away! No, not quite. I think, actually, if I go over this way— yes! More bomb flowers, and I don't have to, like, walk as great of a distance. It would be kind of jerkish if they intended for you to beat this guy with the other set of bomb flowers. I didn't even bring him down with me. Yeah, it's just having to kill them in the ways that you do, how annoying they are, and just how I feel bad for hurting them, yet at the same time they're kind of cute, yet kind of not at the same time. Oh, 21 rupees, jeez. Maybe that run to Skyloft is sounding more and more attractive as I'm getting more rupees than I know what to do with. I don't know, if I were to do it, I would just kind of, like, do it off screen, though, but— go, go, go! I think there's just 1 left. I'm going into all these holes not only to get rupees, though, but also just to see if there's another digging spot in the center of any of these spires, because I don't want to miss out on that, as I do love digging spots. Again, it's kind of showing like what we're going to be seeing here. There's not a lot of items at your disposal in Skyward Sword, though, but usually all the items, at least I would say, are helpful in their own ways. I never feel like any item is outright useless or doesn't get used for a long time after it's introduced, because That's a big complaint a lot of people have with the Zelda series, is just items not getting used for a long time after their introduction. Oh, an Amber Relic. But here, that's not really the case. We're still using our slingshot. We're still using different sword techniques in different situations. The digging mitts are proving to be useful right off the bat, and we saw that there's digging spots even in the Faron province earlier, so we're gonna be using it in other areas too, even in previous areas if we ever revisit them. It's great. That, we're all done with the caverns, so let's go up. And as much as I don't care for dowsing, let us see where Zelda is now. I'm gonna bet she's, again, one step ahead of us and really far away. Or she's, oh, no, there she is. She's over by that gate, and we heard that there was a blackish figure that ran by here earlier who was also standing on said gate. I say the gate is probably about where we want to go, and let us not be late in doing so. Magma. Whoa, now there's a green one. One of your people just came charging through here, dressed in all black. Or that a friend of yours? See that up ahead? That's what we call a drop-dead dead end, but this character danced right over it. Seriously? Jumping over a gap like that? My jaw hit the dirt. Let's see what that's all about.
Hey!
You, the goddess's chosen hero. Zelda is ahead. Hurry. Would you hate me if I said I wanted to see what was the bottom of this ivy? Is that... Wow, what a waste of time. Like, seriously, like, what a waste of time. Nothing. Oh, wait, no, we can do this. I think I want to open this really quick because I think this is a shortcut back to an earlier area. So let's just open that really quick. See, it's only a few seconds of dawdling. Hopefully she won't hate us too much for it. Yeah, this takes us back to the entrance to the cave that we just went through. Now, I don't like how she tells you to hurry right then and there because as you'll be seeing very shortly, if you want to do everything there is to do around here and do it in the most efficient order possible, it's kind of impossible to hurry. There's a wall over there, you know. Can I do this? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Not even close, yeah. Okay, so I can't make that. So that way is off limits. That's going to be an area that we're coming back from a little bit later. Green rupee, green rupee. 2, I can't figure out just 2. Sorry. It's just, I don't feel good about acknowledging just green rupees and stuff like that. You know, for me to say out loud what I'm getting, it's gotta be special, like that goddess bloom. I have slightly higher standards than green rupees now. We're a chosen hero by the gods and all this stuff, or one singular god who is also female, so it's not a god but a goddess, but point still stands. I am a pretty darn big deal in this world, if you haven't noticed by this point. I think I can say that having higher standards is somewhat expected of me. If we go up this way, let's hit the stamina fruit. Thank goodness it doesn't explain those every single time you turn the game off. I think that would be a little bit too frustrating. Got some digging spots. I'll take the heart. And just as soon as I was explaining that you're probably likely to get more of the same item if you get one of it, it contradicts me. Loves doing that, I've noticed. It's weird because that doesn't typically happen. Deku seeds. Take those. And then you... Let's throw that down. I hope that was close enough. Come on. Okay, now I can actually see if that was close enough. Good. Got some ladybugs down here. I think I'll catch those just because we've only gotten one of them up to this point. Hey! Yes, game, take my controls away from me from 5 seconds. It's very important for you to do that, even though I already know what this item is. Also, oh, this is a shortcut back to the very beginning. Shoot. No wonder there were ladybugs right there and rocks in a narrow tunnel and lots of other stuff. So this whole area is becoming a lot more interconnected. It's going to be a lot easier to get where we got to go. Now, with our Deku seeds in hand, that guy's patrolling over that way and he somehow doesn't see us. That guy's up there holding a boulder ready to throw it on us. How about we not have enough range to be a naughty boy? Really? Can I not? I wonder. I'm trying to be clever about this, because obviously I don't want to get crushed by a rock. Those rocks right there do kind of show what I was talking about earlier, just how many individual colors you can see and things when you really look. Oh, baby! Did it? Oh, man, no! I was wanting to crush him with the rock! That was lame. Okay, you're gonna die now. He exploded from eating a stamina fruit. What a great way to go. I can't say I've ever heard that one before. Oh, gosh. He doesn't have a rock. Good. Nope. He punted me back down. Cool. He was scared of my beetle, though. That was interesting. He is getting a rock. Whoop. Nope. Having some trouble here. I guess I am a little bit closer. Let me see if I can get my slingshot off. I swear I've hit this guy with my slingshot before, but maybe I'm just misremembering. Yeah, it seems like it. Oh, nope. There it goes. He crushed himself by dropping the rock on his head, even though he was fully capable of lifting and carrying it. I won't complain, mind you, but hey. There's another thing over there. Hi! Hear them calling for help. I want to grab this bomb flower. I've learned that those little subtle cracks in the wall that you can very easily miss are incredibly worth your time. So let's open that and get 40 rupees. I mean, I have higher standards than that, but it'll do. It at least deserves verbal acknowledgement on my part. Hello? And why not? Skyward strike time. I'm gonna do a skyward stab now. Acts a lot like a sword beam in Zelda games of old. It is kind of nice. I always did kind of miss the sword beams, and I'm kind of glad they brought up. Wow, that was absolutely terrible. I thought with you facing away it would be fine, but nope. Let's just hit you and finish you off. That's that. And that guy who won't stop blowing his horn and calling for help. Let's, shall we say, knock him over. I was trying to make a clever pun, but I didn't have one, and there's like a zillion that I could have made. I'm ashamed. All right. Well, that opens the pathway ahead. There's this wall full of rocks that we can blow up. I almost said wall full of bombs. That would be cool, though. I kind of wish that was actually the case. Digging spot. Oh, Eldin roller. Shoot. Here I am catching bugs when I was told to hurry. Perhaps maybe this is why I never actually catch up to Zelda, but you... Oh. I hope if it makes that bug in the afterlife feel any better by squashing him, I also stepped in doo-doo. So, he kind of in a way brought me down with him.
Yeah.
Hello there. Thanks for stopping by. First time here, am I right? The name's Tubert. Nice to meet you. I run this little game I like to call Thrill Digger.
Ooh.
Do you like money? How about explosions? Well, dig up some rupees before you hit a bomb in a suspenseful game of Thrill Digger. Want to try it? Money? Explosions? Sounds like Hollywood. I'm in. So this is a little bit of a rest stop that you can take should you want to just like take a break from your journey. There's a stool right next to him that you can use to recover health. And this place is extremely worth your time. But on that note, this is such a weird place to stick a minigame right after they tell you to hurry, and it's in the middle of nowhere that you're probably not ever revisiting, so it does make sense to do it now. At least it's quick and simple. You just go in, you dig up spots, you keep whatever you dig. It's also kind of nice that the items that you dig up just instantly go into you. I kind of wish it was that way normally. Ouch, that was a bad setup. Here's your grand rupee total, 6. Looks like you took a heavy loss. Well, I'm sorry, my friend. Here's a useful tip. Low-value rupees only have a few bad spots nearby, so you can relax a little. But the higher value of the rupee, the more bad spots are nearby. Be careful of spaces surrounding a valuable rupee. If your first burrow digs up a bomb, you'll just have to admit defeat and try again. But don't let it get to you. You should try again. How about another go? I'm done for now. I've never enjoyed Minesweeper ever in my life. Every time I ever play Minesweeper, I always click the bomb on like the first go, and I don't really get what I'm actually supposed to do to have strategy in it. You do take damage from the explosions, but thankfully there is a stool right here for you to recover it off endlessly as much as you want. Well then, will you take a load off and chat with me a bit? Sure, I guess we'll hear what his conversations are. Oh yes, okay, is there anything you want to see? Is it too bright for you? You mean my glasses? Looking dapper, eh? The round frames make me look even more fashionable. And I'm plenty proud of my fine mustache too. Cute and curly all the way, I groom it every day. Wait, that rhymed, didn't it? But it's only to be expected. I can't have my customers look upset by my looks. Ooh. This guy is really charming, actually. It's kind of a shame that he's just such a minor character that you could easily miss by just not blowing up this wall. And again, its placement is really weird. I am fully on board with you if you think it's really strange that they told you to be urgent and then they stick a minigame that is very worth your time to play right after this. My name is Tubert. I run this game I like to call Thrill Digger. Yep, I'm kind of important around here. Ah, well, so am I. You can even call me Mr. Tubert. You know, if you want to. Thanks, kid. I want everyone to get their hands on plenty of rupees, so I made up this Thrill Digger thing. The sad thing is, all my Magma friends think rupees are easy to find. They never come and play. So that's why I need you to step up and become not just a repeat customer, but my only customer. So what do you want to ask me next? Are you floating? Originally, I didn't think that was his tail. I thought it was something else, like Tanuki's in Japanese artwork. Yeah. I don't need to tell you that my paws are my best feature. I like to give all of my customers a chance to admire them. That's why I stand on my tail. It does wonders for sales. Ooh. So what do you want to ask me next? That's everything that you have to tell us. Really? What a shame. But thanks for asking all those great questions. Actually, here, let me tell you something. You see that shining stone sticking out of the wall? That's pure rupee ore. It's also why there are so many rupees to dig up here. If you sling something at it, it'll pop right out. Go on, give it a try. This is a very helpful tip. Remember when I said that rupees look more metallic than they do of crystal? Well, yeah, rupees are ore in this game. If you shoot any glowing spot on a wall, or I guess maybe not that one, let's try, yeah, this one that's closer to us and glowing. Yeah, you can get rupees out of those spots. It is true of just about any time that you see any kind of gem or any kind of glowing metallic substance on a wall. It's very helpful. It's a good money tip and yet another way that the slingshot continues to be useful long after it's been introduced. It's a great way to cover your losses if you ever have bad luck in this minigame. So if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get all these spots and then we're gonna play again. Got an Eldin ore while I was taking care of things. Oh, there's a stone tablet back here. Thank you much for your participation in Thrill Digger. It's just telling us the exact same things that we already saw. I never knew that was there. I guess I just kind of always like leave walking like this way, so it's always off camera. Let's talk to you again. How about we try the intermediate and expert courses now that we've made up for our losses a little bit and had some nice conversations. Also, this music is nice. I think it's one of the more underrated tracks in the game. So maybe next time I'll be a little bit quiet so you can hear it a little nicer. Oh yeah, in the intermediate course, we have higher values, but there's also rupees. These somehow take away rupees from you. Maybe they're opposite magnetically charged and any rupees that get near them have their value lost and they become that? I don't really know. Sounds like it would set off a chain reaction if that were the case. I feel good about this spot. Blue rupee. You. Blue rupee again. This is the spot that killed me last time. Good, gambler's fallacy was nice to me. Still getting, oh, red rupee, not digging over there. Let's get as far away from that as we possibly can, and by that I actually mean this space. Green. You had 2 blues next to you. Okay, you had 1 blue next to you. No! Lost 4 rupees. Not horrible, but still. Didn't get any reports though, so at least that's nice. But anyway, here's that song that I was saying I wanted to let you hear. How mellow it is. It's just a nice song to have on in the background. It just sounds so friendly. It kind of reminds me of the roost from Animal Crossing and just the general feel of it. I know it's a very different song though, but it gives me a similar feeling. The expert course. Not only does it cost 70 rupees, but it's freaking huge. Just realized I can't roll in here. You, blue rupee. You, blue rupee. You. I suck. Wow. I know what minigame I shouldn't play. I do want to do the intermediate course one final time because there's something that we should really see. I just suck so badly at Minesweeper, there was no way we were going to see it in my first run. There it is! Link's face is fantastic. Just it was so great. First time I saw that, I didn't notice his face right away because the animation's the same, and then I noticed it like a second later. I love that thing. Well, a rapport was next to this. Probably gonna... So much for logic, am I right? Okay, I was kinda right. There was at least a red rupee next to it, but... The main takeaway from this is my game is definitely not this game. Just, wow. I've had big wins in it before, but... Definitely today is not that day. Also, that treasure chest looks like a chain chomp. That's kind of cool. It's also got like loads of treasure maps and stuff in it. That is, I guess, pretty much everything around here. Complete waste of time there. That hole does look a little bit different from the others, though. It's a lot more open, and it doesn't have an updraft coming out of it, though. So I'm gonna remember that for later, just saying. But with that done, we made our way further up Eldin Volcano. We had some good fights. Speaking of which, bye, buddy. Wait, that didn't knock you over? Oh, okay. Well, that did. Is he rolling? He exploded from touching wood. It seems like anything is capable of killing those guys except for my sword. All right. We went through a mini dungeon exploring the caverns beneath Eldin Volcano. We emerged and met a mysterious figure. Got loads and loads of items, got here to this camp and opened the way to the summit of Eldin Volcano, and we of course can't forget that we experienced a brand new minigame. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we're gonna be traveling along the newly opened path to the summit. See you guys then.